Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me. Heavily medicated, so I'm going to be a little slow. I'm going to slur my words more than usual. As you can see from the fact that I couldn't say slur. That's good. Oh, good to see y'all. Gonna play some Phoenix Wright, but first someone bang donate in the chat for me. There's some important stuff under there. See, under that command, bang donate, are listed some organizations which are helping the current civil rights movement for both Black Americans and Indigenous Americans. These are protests over things like, you know, basic human rights, the good stuff. The theft of native lands, that's another big one. I highly recommend giving those links a click. Thank you for the raid, Riz. I highly recommend giving those links a good hard clicking. No, not that. Let's not go with that one. Just click on those links. Okay? There's some good organizations there that you want to give your time, attention, and even your money to if you can. So hey everyone, I see Mox, Christy, Xenon, Bad Road, Fell3, probably Riz, since Riz just raided. Riz raids games. Oh, that's the wrong screen. There we go. How's everyone doing tonight? We are on the, I think the final day of the Steel Samurai case. No, day 2, okay. We're on the investigation, the second half of the second day, so we're halfway through. Or, no, you don't get an investigation section on the 3rd day. It's fine. We're partway through, that's what matters. Let me make sure that that's not too loud. I think I turned it down enough. Yeah, that looks good. Investigation is the second half, I thought. Because the court scene happens first thing in the morning. Ah well, doesn't matter. We're partway through. We're partway there. October 18, Wright and Co. Law Offices. Oh, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. Director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. What do you think we should do? Well, what do... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on the director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point in hanging out here. This is where he looks bashful and is scratching the back of his head with his left hand while hunched forward a little. You know, that pose? That's what's going on right there. Let's present some evidence. That's what I've been saying. Let's get to the studios pronto. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There is not enough information. Alright, let's go. Me too, I'm really happy with how this whole thing is. I don't know if they redrew the art or if this is taken from the original art that was downsized to the Game Boy Advance screen, but however they did it, it looks great. October 18, 2:16 p.m., Global Studios main gate. No one's here. Right, now they have Ms. Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey! In the guard station, look, she left her donuts!
Those are rice balls, Maya.
What? I wasn't gonna eat them.
Oh no, it's that bird sound again. Why is it so much louder than everything else? I wonder if there was original art that was downsized. A lot of GBA games, they did the sprite work for directly at the original resolution. Did they do that with the GBA? I know that that was absolutely the standard in like Super Nintendo and before. Huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. Well, I guess we're screwed then. No one knows how to turn on a computer. The security guard station. This old bag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk here. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left is the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out here. Well, let's see if we can find the director and producer. October 18, Studio 1 entrance.
Hey, Nick. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
Huh, you're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion of today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
October 18, Studio 2 entrance.
This is Studio 2?
I thought so.
Doesn't really look much like a studio, does it?
No, that it does not.
Hey, there's a trailer over there.
Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
Are we sure this is a studio?
Oh, sorry, that was a question for y'all. Are we sure this is a studio? On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set.
Nick, let's go inside.
You think it's okay? Ah, well, it's locked.
Aw, shucks. Oh, shucks.
There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Ah, get it? 'Cause it's like spears. Also, this one's bent. These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
But look, I have this!
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean them much. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
What is it with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd. There's a big 2 painted here. Probably because this is Studio 2. I mean, probably. No, it doesn't look anything like a studio. Alright, well, nothing else to see here. The table should be lower. The stakes were too high. Fuck! October 18, Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else. Nick? Ugh. No clues here. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body laid with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. Guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. It'd also help if the garnish wasn't cannabis. Well, that's no fun. October 18, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. You can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yeah. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No. Not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just... the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's gonna lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Oh, let's look around some more. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Hey, Andy. Glad you made it. Alright, the employee area is the place we haven't been yet. October 18, Global Studios employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh? don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up the drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but You do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Ms. Old Bag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. So, the fanboy they were talking about at the trial today, he came in through that drain. So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What? You want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh. Sure. I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Hiya! There. That should make the kids happy. The things we do. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. The grate that used to cover the drain, it's a little bent. I don't think it'd fit if I tried to put it back on. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? I mean, no. Especially since this is originally set in Japan, where people cycle because it's the best way to get around. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably neo-old Tokyo castle. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Defondant. That sounds delicious. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. It must be a storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? The door to the dressing room, it's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal. Hey, we're not thieves. But we did take the card key. We borrowed that. There's a difference. No, what you put in fondue is cheese mostly. October 18, Global Studios dressing room. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. Yeah, or chocolate, or even oil. That's what Mr. Power says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh. She's got a point. Mr. Power's bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kinda shocked. Maya, leave those alone! Wolfmen found on Mars. Oh, I'll have to buy that issue. It's true, there are 2 wolves inside Mars. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Tea and cookies. Wait, Nick! What now? These snacks. They passed the expiration date! Then don't eat them. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. I relate to Maya deeply on every level. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick. Get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Spiky, spiky, Phoenix likey. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Well, don't just glare at me.
I had to find a whole new position to glare at.
Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. See, my what's it called? Oh, my brain is not working. My thing, I'm gonna go with thing, is if I find myself wanting to glare at the person who said something, I just add it to the quote bot instead. Then it'll be remembered forever. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It is kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here like he said. Thank you, Christy. Yeah, nothing else to find in here either. Not finding much of anything, huh? There's a sign on the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be a star and have your own room like this. Window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. Same shit. Samurai soda. There's no samurai soda left. Huh, check out that ladder. Hey, Riz. Oh, hello. Ho ho. For some reason, we keep saying ho ho whenever you're on screen, and I don't know if this is a bit that I don't understand. You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. So how are the studios doing? Oh, there's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? The kids sneak in here a lot. Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's a real star here. She saved the studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Not really sure what that is, sorry. Can you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Say, you work with the props, right? About the murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of?
Does Penny have a vial of samurai blood on her necklace? I think so, yes. Studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. Never seen a monkey with a nose like that before. Why don't they put the head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant. I'm not sure we really wanted to fix anything. And you'd probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. That's the security camera that automatically takes pictures of people. Took 2 pictures the day of the murder before the actual time of death. One of them was a steel samurai and the other was a grade school boy. Doesn't seem to be switched on today. October 18, Studio 2 entrance. Who fucking knows, Feltry? This place is deserted. Eek! Nick, what was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be just barging in. Huh, it's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No. There's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
And what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
Oh, if they'll let us.
What? Who's gonna fucking stop you? The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security camera. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. Really want the key to that trailer. Ugh, maybe next time. Alright, apparently she's gonna stop me.
The camera is wanted for questioning. Oh, I getcha. Oh, nothing new here. Probably nothing new here either. No.
trailer door. It's locked. The key's probably in the guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. Alright, where next then? Nothing new here. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, this girl is out there. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of those. Take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. I mean, Phoenix Wright is no Chase McCain, but he definitely plays fast and loose with the law. That is right, Xenon. Wow, they gave a lawyer one of the card keys? Oh, I'm sort of borrowing it. Risby quit. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. I guess they're pretty good about keeping those out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. Huh. I think that's true for a lot of us, Bad Road. I don't know what to do next. Maybe there's only 2 characters I can interact with other than Maya. It depends on, my brain just stopped. We found this card key in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine, yes. Can people outside the studios get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is. Huh. Regarding the murder weapon, yes. Is it heavy, that spear? That's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. Huh. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through. Yeah. I goofed on a round kick, you see. Broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. The duct tape, we heard. Now, why did the security lady fix it instead of Penny? I'll figure it out. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. Sorry. I wish more people had unique dialogue involving the lawyer's badge in this one. Penny was there, though. She was just over in the prop closet. I should have called her, you'd think. She is terrible at repairing things, but they keep having her do it. Like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course! That's the mountain. Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Hey, smile, Nick. You're a star. Stop that! No clues in this conspicuous backpack. I can't move the camera over here to look at the grate. I'm Bush. Maybe I'll sit here for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to get old, ever. Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. But I am still young. In the trial, they said Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head's in the way, but we should be able to get by it with no problem. This monkey head is really heavy. Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell. Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they? Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. And he's generally truthful, at least. It says welcome. They let people in here when they're not filming, right? Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say? Sure, if the security lady will let us in. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. So the one thing that they've said is suspicious is the snacks, or the meal. Other than that, they haven't really given me much of a clue. Gotta get Penny out of the way. Yeah, give me a tip. Go ahead. I want to go to the employee area. That's where I was looking before. That's where I thought I was supposed to be, but I couldn't find anything. Alright, let's check it out. Right, this is where the fucking grate is. For some reason I was thinking it was in Studio 1. Because there's a backdrop next to it. Alright, show me potato salad. I don't see anything that it doesn't say I've already looked at is the thing. Yeah, this isn't now. I didn't think so. I need to get Penny out of the way is the thing. New person shows up here at some point. Yeah. I am actually a little confused. Oh, there we go. Here it is. What the fuck? Who are you dudes? Lamau? Oh no. Oh no, it's Lur Alex pretending to be a character for a watch and play bit. Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Alright. I've decided to do a different thing for him than what I started doing. Okay? Whatever, Lamus. How can you not know the great Salmonella? I make the lead shows. The Steel Samurai, mine. Read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry, you looked sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine, Ruffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yes. Hot, slobber. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume, Roxor's, drool. Roxor's? What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? Lol. Buffer overrun. Pant. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Raffle. Lamau. Pink Princess? Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you do, Tal. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. Huh. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch, frowny face. A T-bone steak, was it? Yes. Sucksores. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksores mean? I have no idea. This language was outdated even at the time this game was made. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until after 4, with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. I don't know where they were going with this character, but I don't like it. Yeah, pretty much. Why is he moving his tongue like that? That's how he sweats, Riz. Don't be rude. I just want everyone to know I didn't realize that every name in this game is a pun until recently, so every name I read is fucking wild now. What about the producer who was at the meeting with you? Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez. She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though, sweats. She brought those studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yes, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people you keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right about noon. Major tension, sweats. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yes, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers, Scowl. Huh. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me, lol. Why are you staring at me like that? Oh my god, he doesn't care about anything. That is WP, right? How do you know? Oh look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right. The director would know about the injury, he was there. This guy is going for every possible trope of creepy fucker. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yeah, detective, detective, detective.
Aha! You again! Eek! How rude, acting like you seen a ghost.
You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. They told me put it on, can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall, so now of course I suspect Manila. Because he's pretty tall, and he knew about the injury so he could fake it.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess that'd rule her out being the murderer.
Anyway, know this whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or an insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Start now. 1, 2, 3, oomph.
This lady is too much. The police investigated outside a trial and found exculpatory evidence? I didn't know they did that. I'm with you, Bad Road. About that kid you said you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, I think she's losing it. About Ms. Oldbag.
If I see her again, I'm taking her down.
Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the cameras.
Hey, no touching.
Guess I'd better investigate there later. I have a feeling she's not going to respond well to anything I show her right now. The director's in the trailer. Go take him down. But she won't let anyone touch the key, not even her. One thing you'll find about this series is that the police always seem to have extraordinary resources, but only when acting against you. Yep, which... well, having had some run-ins with police, yes. Thank you, Andy, I guess. I don't see anything new here. And this is all the same. I guess I better go tell the director to run for it, huh? Anything new in here? No. That's the idea, Andy. You got it. Here he is. Hey. Hey, wait! Oh, but he came in right through that drain. Hey, I'm Kitty-O. Hello, fellow teen. What's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Nick? I think that mean mocked. Gotta hand it to Maya, she's pretty sharp. Pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Get it? Like a computer. Code Hackins. Like Hackers 1993. Call me Kitty-O again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. Ha! Ha ha! You can't fool me! Okay. What's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that? Huh. Not bad, Kitty-O. Watch it! What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? You see anything? The Steel Samurai always wins, always! Yeah, I saw him, I saw everything! What? But, no way am I telling you losers! What? Wait! Let me go! He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Found on a table in the employee area, the label reads sleeping pills. Ooh. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Alright, so now we want to show this bottle to Will. Huh? Where's that old windbag? Thought of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after the kid. Natch! Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Now we should be able to borrow the key. Hey Nick, now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? The key reads Studio 2 trailer. Is it shaped like a card suit or something? Come on, give me something here. Have we already asked the kid if he took photos on the studio campus around the time of the murder? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. It's shaped like there's a bite taken out of it. Oh, okay. Shaped like there's a bite taken out of it. There's nothing left on the plates, not even T-bones. They ate the bones. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. Well, it opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you go first, Nick. Oh, not that eager. I was just kind of hoping other people would notice it before I pointed it out. October 18, Studio 2 trailer. Marry me. Eek! Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you... D. Vasquez, the producer. D. Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. And super gay, Phoenix. Just, that is a super gay woman right there. I also used to have a pipe like that. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Ms. Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13? I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We are getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Ms. Vasquez? It's on TV. Every week. I'm really high. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her. Diva. The pun is diva. Oh, Fel3 got there at the same moment, yeah. Like, literally, that comes up as I say it. That's real good. I'm glad we could help. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick? Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait, yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry, she'll take it as a sign of weakness. And then she'll go for the throat and literally eat you. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. The memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. That is a lot of text. on that piece of paper to just say, bring me the script for episode 13. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell does samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god, that movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing Samurai stars. What's next? Ninja Ballet? I'd watch Ninja Ballet. I'm just saying, I would 100% watch Ninja Ballet. Samurai Summer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse. I mean, I don't know what kind of romances you've had, but they sound boring. An old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. Can't believe they spend that much money on these sets. This is where they had that meeting. There's documents and paper cups scattered around. Nothing in here that could be a clue, just some paper cups and crumpled documents. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. I'm not interested. Alright, let's go see if we can find Sal. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh. Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere, Sweats. Oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it, Shakes. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Where might Sal have been? The drain where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Anything at all here. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. I mean, this looks like it could be a script.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director! Oh! Oh! Maya! Take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick. The script. Good work!
Script placed in pocket. Would you like some gummy bears? They're warm from being inside of my pocket. Here, we found it, your script. Ah. You're not gonna talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading.
Just you hold on. What is the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are?
Ours is lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder. Yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon. Yeah, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey! The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. His head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait! What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time. In ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. The path was blocked from 2:15 until after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30. See? Goodbye. And not just broken clocks. Not just clock statues. Broken clock statues. It's a very specific thing. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. October 18, Wright and Co. law offices. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. But Mia, it's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble, huh? I'd say so. What do you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers.
I don't know. It didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy's our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. So what's the best thing to do from here? We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. Do you have any ideas who might have done this? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Where have I heard that phrase before? Oh, so that's where Maya got it from. Having said it, I guess it's a combination of an easy way to convey a precise time to the player, but also as a symbol of the breakdown of the machine of justice that we're constantly trying to fix. That's really good. I think you've got that thematically nailed.
October 18, Global Studios, main gate. I'm not huff-puffing that whole thing. What's wrong? Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that kid the whole time. When I catch him, Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. A hostage? What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea, Miss Old. No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade, huh? I wonder. Here, have some sleeping pills. She's too busy catching her breath to tell me anything. Ms. Oldbag, I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Okay. Just be sure to give it back. She's not as demanding when she's exhausted. Hey, that's a card. Studio One? Right, a card key to Studio One. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio One ain't my turf. You let me borrow it then. If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Ms. Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? Steel Samurai trading card. Looks like 3 Steel Samurai trading cards to me.
That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him now.
Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about.
Right. I'm off.
There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. October 18, Global Studios employee area. Hey! Hey, yeah, wait a sec! Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Atkins. I think he ran into the dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found ya! Damn it, he's getting away! Come back! Oh, there, he's back. How did she...
Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please. I'm Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you.
Yo!
And I'm Phoenix Wright.
Who asked?
Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Cody, this look familiar?
Hey! My UR!
Huh?
UR, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get.
Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me.
That's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basic of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trades.
Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Oh, what do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics?
Whatever. I don't need that card.
Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble?
You want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown up, you sure are dumb. That's my catchphrase.
Premium? Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb.
Ha! What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai?
Hey, what's the attitude? Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid.
Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
So, do you know anything about what happened here? Can you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Huh. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe.
What's that? Boring. Man, how can one person be so lame? If you were a superhero, you'd be lame-o man.
Oh, that was the wrong thing. This is what I meant to show him.
Hey, it's the Steel Samurai.
Huh?
Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? The Samurai Spear, that's totally cool. Wish I had one too.
This kid and Maya get along great. Have some drugs. Ah, see? He's a good kid. He says no to drugs. Also, you might notice that's not a T-bone. I don't know why they keep referring to these things as T-bone steaks. This is where Cody ran. Let's go in and see if we can get him to talk. Alright, we need to find some ultimate rares. Look at this. Spaghetti in a soda can. Spaghetti? Wouldn't just the sauce come out and the noodles all stay stuck inside? Best wins slammed. I guess they want you to drink it all in one gulp. Slamming spaghetti. Right, slamming spaghetti was my nickname in high school.
These T-bone steaks are great. Letter T-filled are my favorite.
That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Ooh, maybe we can get, like, the card signed by Powers. October 18, Detention Center Visitors Room. I guess Mr. Powers is in questioning. Oh well. Let's try again another day, Phoenix. Well, that didn't work. You never had spaghetti in a can? I mean, Chef Boyardee makes that shit. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Nameless flowers bloom in solitude. They probably have a proper name. But it's not for me to know. Not now, nor ever till the end of my days. I need a vacation. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes. The girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? No, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Have you seen that boy since then? No. You missed it, though. Security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yeah, it's a really terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened? After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Wait, now you have to tell me! What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh, why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card? Huh. Wait, whoa. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it. How convenient. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am, I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yeah, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. What? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everyone getting so excited about? Okay. Really? Thanks. Then this is for you. ERP card added to the court record. Yahoo! And then she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, sure it does. Yep. See this card? Yes, wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Wow, I've never seen him so eager in all the 45 seconds I've interacted with him in the past. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. He knows something that could help us. We can have him take the stand tomorrow. So you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't ya? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. Will Powers' acting. Well, I've never even seen a full episode of that dumb show. Actually, I'm kind of a fan of Will Powers. Whoa, that's totally hardcore. You're calling me hardcore? So what do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. Tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His kind nature. Right, come on, think of something. I really like his kind nature. What a guy. Totally. He looks so tough, but inside he's gentle as a kitten. Yeah. So what else do you like about him? His fighting skills. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, whiz-yam! The Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Whizam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. I mean, it looks like it's called the Samurai Scrapbook. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. What is with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life! You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. And take off some of the Zigs, if not everyone. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes. I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Well, let's not call him then. I think that'd be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal! I heard everything! This boy here's a key witness! And he's under police protection starting now! Come on, son! You got to rendezvous with me down at the precinct! No, I ain't going! Wah! That did not go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa! Come to the trial tomorrow, please! I need you there! Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Of course he is! That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. See you in court then. Great! Thanks, Mia! See you soon. To be continued. Alright, that's a good time for me to take a break and eat. We're gonna do the court scene once we get back. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a few. Alright, I'm back. How y'all doing? Let's do the court scene. We may run a little over doing the court scene, because it's almost 10:30 now, but we're gonna go for it, I guess. Thanks for sticking with me. October 19, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, well, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't gonna be easy. October 19, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob, Raffle. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. The day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination! I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. Is that when you always come to work? Oh, no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Ha! I'm an asshole. I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a huge asshole. Look at me, everyone. I'm a big shot lawyer who's a huge asshole, Phoenix Wright. Still, FWIW. I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. In the employee area. That's right. There was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? No, just us four. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh right, that's the limp. Which of course led me to missing my lunch. Roffs. Roffs? Rolling on the floor... starving? I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked something up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. But they're not the right bones. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So, in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak, at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella? What do you want, Sweats? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. See? I'm a huge asshole. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then, drool. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. We were in the meeting until around 4. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and they say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kinda can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not a one, Sweats. Huh. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second! Maybe I do have an idea! Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? A steak break! A T-bone steak break! Oops, Raffle. Well... Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Oh, well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Just little a break. That's a treat. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Ugh. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. The break. Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. You get it? Because I'm a nerd. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me, Steams. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Yeah, I used to have a 20-minute lunch hour at a job, and it was literally not enough time to eat. Fuck capitalism. I don't remember this case, and I'm curious what exactly the significance of episode 13 is. Ooh. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 in base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Or 13 minutes in base 12? Eating my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right, the other one was D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Surely you aren't suggesting that one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about this before you give your answer. You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Now the question is this possible? Possible. I claim it, and I claim it loud. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 o'clock, the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. I thought they were Mr. Monkey. Whoa, you're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. But, you see, the Mr. Monkey was set for Paris time, not for Los Angeles time. So that's why the time on the Ooks is off. Yeah. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Okay, that's maybe the best screenshot in history right there. That's perfect. This is perfection in video game form right here. Y'all are never gonna see anything more amazing than this right now that we are seeing on the screen. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright. And I'm afraid you lose this round. Oh. Here, let's reset that one. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects. But I can't keep claiming the impossible either. Thank you, Fel3. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you'd at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite... Burp. It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right around the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked the studio mascot's head off. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we've seen enough evidence. I'd like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We found that there were several other people in the studio too on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio One. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that's lacking is decisive evidence that he's the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to go find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Witnesses are not decisive evidence. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order? I will have order. I see. Order. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. October 19, 11:04 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's gonna happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. I think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong.
You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. October 19, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern, as our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. We got lots of those. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? He's like an angry little hamster. He is, too.
Witness.
What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around.
Ugh.
Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is gonna be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Ugh. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with the gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident.
You got a problem with that?
I got a real sword here in court. I'ma chop up some people. Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. That's bearded gentleman. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in the courtroom. Ah! My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Maybe you should have gotten that beforehand. Wait, you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court records. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Witness's account.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studio that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out come the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get in the studio, so I went home. Oh, very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Alright. Why didn't we look in the scrapbook and or the camera? Good question.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once.
You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do. I taped every show. And I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course, duh. My dad always takes me.
Poor dad.
I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day.
What is this internet you speak of? Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple times. Never managed to get there on a rehearsal day, though. And the security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez.
Phoenix is kind of a wiener, yeah.
I went through the woods off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me.
Off the path?
Yeah, you know, all the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I see.
Anyhow, I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though. Oh.
Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey by any chance? Have you seen this monkey?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studios? So the head wasn't busted at the time of the murder?
I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes.
You got lost in the woods?
Yeah, couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. Guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai.
The Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy.
What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. It was kind of far away.
Huh. He's being awfully vague.
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow!
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess that's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yeah, I suppose he was.
If I had my camera with me, I would have been a good time for a shot, I tell ya.
If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying it then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? Guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say. Alright. That's some good acting. Some good dead acting. Alright, so what do we got? We have the autopsy report that says 2:30 p.m. We got this guy dragging one leg. We got the guide map. We got the murder weapon. We got some sleeping pills. Got Mr. Monkey's head. We got the camera. Cody always carries it. So that's our cue. You can always tell when you got it right because the music stops. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Anime face! Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Smug smirk. Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Is I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Oh, it's a digital camera. It's a digital camera. Your Honor. It's digital. It's a camera. It's a digital camera. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? He may be a wiener, but he's our wiener, damn it. So did you have a camera? And did you use the camera? And was it dirigible? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy and wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. Huh? Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yeah, I had my camera with me. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy and wham! So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. He's too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Are you asking a 7-year-old child to define the line between life and death, Phoenix Wright? Is this what you're doing right now? Is this your life? Is this what we're witnessing? Well, the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With the samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. Still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. should I play this? Yeah, if I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules!
What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody?
Actually, the fight was so intense I got kinda scared. So I went straight home. Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right, Phoenix. It doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw.
Get back to that choice.
Samurai slap.
Cody.
What?
Hold it, does he really rule? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah, so what?
Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated that he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague, and that this isn't what the phrase objection is used for. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? Ah! My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, Mr. Wright? How could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably. Probably? Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oh, come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. You have another explanation for this? We've ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? This lawyer badge! How about Mr. Monkey's head being knocked off? That's a pretty good thing to be looking at, right? Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. Lost your nerve, have you? Very well, I'll ask the question again. The judge out here about to Google evidence right after digital camera. Cool kids don't look at falling heads. Oh right, I forgot that's the rule. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? Well, let's show evidence. He was taking drugs. Just a sec, there was a sound outside. I'll be right back. No idea what that was. Like a regular camera, except you don't need film because it's computers. How novel. Alright, let's see. Whoops, I did not even need to hit. I did not even mean to push that. That time I just accidentally pressed a button. Was he trying to take a picture? Was he trying to take a picture and he couldn't? No. I'm bad at this, apparently. Oh wait, never mind, I got that. Fuck. Sec, let's load that so I get the dialogue correct. I had it figured out, but the dialogue started the same, so I got confused. Here we go, excellent. Here's my proof. What's that, the camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Oh! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye! What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Pressing on little... Let's... Moving on. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about the camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Man, I'm a douchebag. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? Not sure. but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Objection! Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yikes! The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? A person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yup. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one? Nah, he definitely would have took a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody! Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow! This feels great. I'm a lying adult. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why did you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Oh, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Well, I guess we hit save. Why wouldn't you put them in this thingy? Cody? What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it that you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you'd just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No. No way! Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture of the album in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way, no. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever.
Your Honor, the witnesses revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai would be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness! I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Come on, Gaston. Come on up. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down, and he didn't move.
Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? I like that he's actually standing on a box in the back sprite. Yes. The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we've all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. There was no victim. So Hammer was the victim, but we knew that. Steel Samurai was the victim is the thing that we didn't know. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Ms. Oldbag said in her testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch.
However, no one saw him go to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in the dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person in the suit. Pops!
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my camera.
What? Show us, quick!
No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now!
Here, this is it.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid there could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor, this isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
Find the inconsistency in the photo. Studio 2? Is that it? Is it the 2? It's not letting me save the game first. But it also doesn't show the life bar, so I guess it doesn't matter. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! Huh? What's all this about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. That is such a good line. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Either that, or they just like to put really strange numbers on things that they've named other numbers. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place at Studio 2. After all, the trailer is there. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to the Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order! Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Ms. Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Oh, I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found it on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Power, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle, I guess? An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want you to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on the bottle. Ugh! I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in the case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Ms. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. If Jack Hammer had 6 apples, and Will Powers had 7 apples, and Ms. Oldbag took 3 apples from each, why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That is a lot of homework. And apples, Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you'll need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. October 19, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. Thank you for the clips, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. That's 2 clips in one night. That's incredible. To be continued. Next time on Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. All right, so that's it for this week. As I said, we ran a bit late, but that's okay. We got through that. We got there. We got there, everyone. Tomorrow is Wednesday 2 with Styx, the Goblin What Says Fuck. 6-2, the Goblin What Says Fuck 2. Thursday is Alice with Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. Friday is Katie with with Press Any Key. Candy is the theme. Sunday is Community Day. Monday is Christy with you're starting on Doom, right? With Doom 4. And Tuesday's back around to me. So thanks everyone for coming. Hit bang donate in the chat for me, and you can see some organizations helping the protests that are going on around the country right now for the rights of Black Americans and Indigenous Americans all over. Black Lives Matter and Indigenous Lives Matter. We have a stream team. They're listed below here on the page at truck.community. All great streamers who deserve your time and attention. And whatever way you choose to support us is amazing. So thank you all for your support. Whether that is through money, through any of the ways Twitch allows you to give us money, or through watching, chatting, telling your friends, lurking, it's all good. We're super, super happy you're here. We've got a schedule listed at truckcommunity.neocities.org that has not only us, but our stream team as well, and of course a YouTube with literally thousands of hours of content. If you're watching this on YouTube, hi, you're watching a channel with literally thousands of hours of content. Alright, I'll see you next time. Thanks everyone for coming. My mouth is dry as fuck.